Hi, it's me, Lizzie, and I am inviting you to draw Discord emojis with me. More specifically, the Discord role icons that will be added today to Discord, totally in time. So the 3 roles that we are going to add is Twinkling Firefly, Tiny Tulip, and Puny Pebble, and these are my sketches that I made. And I already picked the Puny Pebble to be this one. Why can't I draw on it? Oh, wrong layer. To be this one. And I can't decide on the Twinkling Firefly, so we might have to draw both of them, because it's a tiny icon. But this one looks too much like the one that we have with Busy Bee. And this one is more summery, but it might not say firefly as much. So I have to decide between those two. And then for Tiny Tulip, this one is pretty much out, this one, because I wanted to have a face. This one, I like how mischievous it turned out. I don't know how it turned out to be so mischievous. And I like this one too, because it's very cutesy, but maybe the leaves are too much to be these tiny icons. Or, yeah, Discord has very small icons, so I think the leaves might be too much for it to look great. So, I don't know why I went out to gallery. I will start with the pebble, because at least I have the sketch done for that, or I have an idea on what I want to do. And I'm going to 3 finger swipe down, cut and paste. Wrong layer again. So cut and paste. And 3 finger swipe down, copy. And my canvas is a bit small, because I usually draw emojis on 4000 by 4000. I'm just going to find where I put my emojis that I use for the role icons. It's not in the mono folder, because in the mono folder it's only monos. It's here. I'm just going to check what color I used for the outline itself. I unfortunately forgot to save this in high resolution, but this is what I meant, that it might look too similar to this one, and I don't want that. This is the Busy Bee icon. So I usually make these on 4000 by 4000. Swipe down, paste, and resize. And now I know what the I don't need this part. Well, I'm going to make a better sketch as well, I think, because it's very rough right now. I'm going to keep that as the cover of my folder, because I will get lost otherwise. I'm using Pick Softly as usual to sketch, new layer. And this part I was thinking to be more of a moss thing that is going on top of him, her. It's not gonna be a gender role, so it's gonna be a gender neutral pebble. And we were thinking to put it as a very high price item, since it's not really garden themed, with it being called Puny Pebble. But it's a very cute idea, I think, and it's a bit funny. So we decided to add it just for fun, And I mean, Discord is for fun, so. Looks really cute. I like this pebble. I really want to. Oh god. I can't wait to rock it. Haha. But yes, I used my usual smooth drawing to be the outline. I saw it on the why do I always forget to make a new layer? So smooth drawing color and just normal gouache to be the outline. Now that we have the outline and well, quite a lot filled as well, would be the time where I go to Discord and check how this actually looks like how small it is, because if you can't see anything from the icon, then it's, well, not really working out, I would say. So I'm just going to darken the eyes a bit. And let's go to Discord. So, I'm removing background, making the canvas to be 320. No, Jesus, why am I okay? 320 by 320 done. And let's fill it in with a filler color as well. so we have a reference on how it will look like. Just very quickly. I will undo right away because I don't want my drawing to be downscared by accident. And I'm going to upload it into the emojis. Call it Pebble Test. Well, it doesn't matter if I can't type, but we are going to a admin chat that only the admins can see. We usually just test stuff in here. This is how it looks like when on its own, and when you put it in text and put at the end, this is how big it will be next to a name, which is, I think, good for me. So that's how we are going to keep it. But I want it to be more textured, even if it's gonna be like a small drawing, because I never know in the beginning if I'm going to be using this design for anything else. So I am going to do some filling on it with gouache. This gouache is the exact same as this one. This one doesn't have streamline, so I can just go in and fill it like this. I do without the background, so I can see if it's full opacity or not, because this gouache, you can see that it's not full opacity on its own, so you need multiple layers if you are using it. It's in the Patreon pack as well, so you don't need to have Lunaro to use it, because this is my favorite brush and I use it a lot. So since I use it a lot in my tutorials as well, I put it in the Patreon pack too. But yes, we are going to add some texture to our little guy. And this time around, I think I don't want him to have the usual shading, how I usually do shading, but use this color in a bit darker version and maybe brighten him up a bit. And we are going to alpha lock and shade with gouache right away. This is a very brave moment for me. I always do a clipping mask because I'm very scared that I will do something wrong and my design will go bad, or I don't like the color and then I have to do it again. Well, now we are going to do it like this way, so if I don't like the color, then I will have to do the entire thing all over again. Risky business. It looks a bit creepy now, I know, but I promise it will not look creepy soon. I will help a lot now. I'm going to add the highlights for the eyes and then it looks cute right away. Well, it did not really help, did it? We just have to put down the colors and then it will be fine. I use this color usually for the eyes for my mono drawings, so I'm going to use this now to keep the same color scheme since it's on my server. I like to keep things the same color scheme so they go together well and they look more professional maybe. So we will do this now again. And I didn't really like, let's open up Discord again. So what I didn't really like is that this green on top of the moss is not as green as I would like. It's too yellowy. Obviously, I picked this green. That's Mano's green. But it looks much better with Mano's orange than on this guy as moss. So we are going to do a different color now. And pick something lighter. Again, doing full opacity. So this might not be still good. It's not saturated enough for me. I feel like it's too I don't know, it's just not saturated enough. So I'm just going to go into hue, saturation, brightness, make it a bit more saturated. I'm comparing, when I'm doing this and make it tiny, I am comparing it to the one on the left side that we have, the test version. Oh, I could even make it like super saturated. It would still not be a problem since it's a tiny emoji. Yeah, I think I will do this. Now if we go back, it looks like, whoa, neon green. But it's fine. But I am not brave enough now to go and do the same thing with it as I did with the other element. So I'm going to shade on a different layer. And I'm going to pick up this color since I did not use it before. And get a darker version. And add some shading on a different layer. You can just tell when I'm not using streamline brushes because my hand is super shaky. But sometimes it just looks much better with the shakiness, I think. Now I'm thinking about if it looks better if I add some extra lines so it looks more like moss. Maybe it's already too much that I added. Nah, it's good. And finally, some highlights. I went a bit crazy with the color then. And I am going to do my usual highlight with add layer. But I usually use a very specific color for this. And lower the opacity. it looks a bit bland, the rock itself. So I'm thinking we should lighten up the eyes a bit. Hue, saturation, brightness. And maybe add some highlights to the rock too. This is too much highlights. Still too much highlights. I don't know, I just don't think rock will be, the rocks are so shiny. Or maybe this is a very shiny pebble. We resize it to 320. The reason why I always do 320 is because Discord stickers are 320 pixels and it can't be bigger than that. So I don't wait, where's my, I didn't save it, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am very scattery-brained, apparently. But yes, what I was saying is that Discord stickers are 320. So if I or we decide it to be a sticker, then it will be perfect. Now we go back to testing and find our puny pebble among all the emojis that I already drew. I have a problem. So many emojis. It should be at P, so here it is. And how it looks like with drawing or writing. Only forgot to add the emoji at the end. So this is how it will look like next to names, which is very cute, I think. So it will be where my heart is, the heart emoji next to Lysified. That's where these emojis are going. So I think this is done. I started naming my artworks. I still forget a lot of them to name, but I'm trying my best to not forget most of them. So yeah. So Puny Pebble is done. For the firefly, it will be interesting. It would be so easy if I could just ask you right now which one you would like. I'm thinking that people would enjoy this one more. So let's do this one, and if it doesn't work out, then we do, oh my god, what is happening? Then we do the other one. Nice. Nyeh. Why do I always have the wrong layer selected? I don't understand. So this might not look as good in small as I would like it to be. But we will see. I will try to occupy as much space as I can, so I can go bonkers on the glow. This time I'm not going to do outline again, because this is a very simple shape. So I'm right away going to go in with my gouache, the streamlined one, and also I put on some symmetry guide for the jar itself. So I will not freehand the jar, but make it look more sophisticated with the symmetry tool. Hopefully. Jars are once again things that I am really bad at drawing for some reason. I was also thinking that this jar should be a different color outline, because it's essentially going to be lit up by fireflies. Going to make a new layer, and the fireflies will not have their own outline. So this is all the outline that we are doing, or at least that's what I was thinking. And now the hard part for me is to decide what would be a good color for the jar, because as you can see on side by side, the Discord is roughly the same darkness on dark mode than Procreate is. So in theory I could just use this to my advantage and help me with filling it out. But when you look at something like this, which would be the ideal way of showing off this drawing, like with a dark background, it doesn't look as nice because of the outline not being shiny, and also it loses the interest. So that's why it's really hard for me to pick a background for this particular drawing. But maybe I'm going to go with a different purple. And I was thinking that even though fireflies are usually this greenish glow, maybe make the fireflies yellowish. But I'm going to test now. Looks like glowing hearts for now, or it's gonna look like glowing hearts. My idea is that since purple and yellow are on the opposite sides of the color wheel, it will give me some contrast to have purple and yellow, and people will have an easier time seeing the fireflies themselves. But we will see, because we are going to do bloom soon, and then it will show what the reality is on this theory that I have. Yes, I do want super blue moon in. They are too big. Okay, smaller fireflies this time. I'm just really starting to not like this idea anymore. Mostly because it's too simple, if that makes sense. Floresca is a bad brush for this. Let's go Classica, because it's gonna give us nice edges. And maybe I could do some of this on the back, or even I have an even better idea. Let's duplicate this just in case. We erase some of the back. For a bit of depth and some of the bottom. And add more of this. I'm not sure if this will look good. My guess is no, it's not going to look good, and I will have to draw the other one. So let's just try, I guess. I'm not happy already, so it's very unlikely that I will enjoy this. Yeah, I don't like it, so we are doing the other one. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I just hate what I draw. But I think that's very relatable for a lot of people, so I think it's fine. And even though this will look more like Busy Bee, I think people will enjoy it anyways. So I might even have a better idea for the back of it. So maybe I will draw plants instead and make them glow, or like vines. We will see how this will go. As you can probably tell, I did symmetry tool on this one as well, and I'm going to do symmetry tool again. I will pick my color, which is right here, and I'm going to pick up my brush, which is right here, and the size is here. Everything is set for me to trace my sketch. I tried to make it as cute as I could, but to be honest, fireflies are not the cutest creatures. They are really magical looking, but they don't look very cute. I would not say that. But the event planned with this is also not a cute event, but more of a, well, I would say a little bit of role play, but I guess that's the word for it, but it's more of a little flavor item, or even that we have on the server, in which you can ask for a blessing from the garden spirit or something along the way, or those lines. We haven't fleshed out the details with the mods, but that's what we were thinking. And as you get your blessing, a beautiful fly will follow you. I don't know if this is a beautiful firefly, but this will be the one. This white doesn't feel as prominent as I would like it to be. And I still haven't decided if I want vines on the backside or not. But then again, I haven't decided on the colors either, so all I know is that I want this firefly to be visible, more visible than the bee was. The bee was this purple color the entire way on the body, but I want it to be more visible than that. going to do reference instead of filling it in on the main layer because I don't want it to be all wrong and then we regret it forever. Oh, the feet, they can be that purple, I think. And this is what I meant, the part where it would have the glowing part. I kind of want it to be like kind of fancy. I don't know what kind of pattern I want though. But since we have an art garden, might as well go with leaf kind of things. I'm putting this layer below the outline. I thought I didn't want it there, but I do. And my idea is that I will do bloom on it. Like so, and I will do some extra bloom action on the bottom with finding the basic brushes in Procreate when you have so many brushes, with some soft airbrush. And this is on add now, but I don't feel like it's very bright, to be honest. Might try bloom, but then it's too bright, I think. Yes, it's too bright. So let's lower opacity. Above, go to Dreamy Drawing Tools, do some, or find some rather, because I don't know which brush I want to use yet, since I don't usually do bloom on emojis, and I don't know what looks okay in small resolution. I usually like sprinkles because they are so nice and, well, sprinkly, but I don't know if this looks good when it's far away, like you can't really see it. And otherwise I usually do Miss Dotty Shine, but now I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to take my gouache brush from Lunaro and do a little bit of dust speckles I'm thinking too detailed right now. That will not look so good when it's made into 320 by 320. Think it might look better without, and I think this is a good spot to start testing if it's good enough. Well, it looks better than the other one. I think it looks cute. It's just the front legs that bother me, that they don't show. So I'm thinking that the way to do this is to just recolor the front legs to this color. And I would so like to lower the opacity of the wings, but I don't think it looks good with an emoji, so that's unfortunate. But now we are going to do some shading, and this time around we are doing multiply. This doesn't make sense like this, since the light is coming from the butt. I like that it looks elegant. I want to have some elegant and some silly emojis, and like some of them being elegant and some of them being silly, because then people can really express themselves with the rows that we have. Obviously, it's a long work in progress since rows change every 3 months or so. So the collection is not growing so fast. I think this looks cute. The difference is very clear with the front legs. I think it looks very cute and it looks different. Most importantly, it looks different from the B1. Here's in comparison the B1 next to it. So they don't look the same, which is very important for me. I don't want people to feel like that, oh, we are getting the same emoji. So I like that it's different. And now we only have one. And while I was doing these, I kind of decided that I want this one. So that's what we are going to do. I'm a bit worried that I can't draw the face completely symmetrical. I am even thinking about making the face individually with the symmetry tool and turn this, because drawing it once is fine, but drawing it twice with symmetrical, and it was only the sketch, so I'm going to do this individually with the symmetry tool, so I will save some time. And now we see how unsymmetrical it is, the first sketch that I did. Opa, we don't do that because she will have cross-eye. I can never nail the eye to be the other eye to be the same. I don't know why I did that. Out of frustration. In case you are wondering why I always draw people with closed eyes, or when why I draw people that are looking away, well, this is why, because I can never nail the eye. I want her to have more of a kind face instead of, mean girl face. Mean tulip face. Although I know people on the server would enjoy the mean tulip face. Oh, nice. Oh, I know what would help here. Flipping horizontally always helps a bit to see what's wrong. Okay, this is how it will be. And turn. Because she was more like this in the beginning. So I'm going to just draw the other parts of the outline. I am not going to go and do the entire line here, since the face will be interrupted. looks like she has a mighty chin. I'm not sure I like it. Well, if I connect, does it look weird? Doesn't look as weird as I thought it would. And it doesn't look as much as having a chin than the other way, so I like this one more. I will make it into reference, and then we are going to do some gouache painting. Actually, no. Before I regret doing something with big chin, I will smooth it out so it looks a bit more appealing. Going into reference, selecting the shape, and I'm thinking some kind of sweet red, a reddish color as a base. We make a layer above it, make this as a reference, and paint in this part. She looks really sassy. I know some people will really like that. I'm just gonna fill in this part on a new layer, not on the same layer. So my problem with this, obviously I have a problem with it, is that the face is not as much popping because it has too much red around it. So I am thinking of doing a clipping mask and doing the usual thing of me shading with different colors. I'm gonna do the multiply main shadows too, because the risky mood is out. I don't no longer feel like risking my drawing with shading. I don't like how the eyebrows are blending in, and I'm not sure how to fix it either for now. Maybe I'm going to make them white with alpha locking. Or just get rid of the eyebrows. Or keep it like this and do an outline on it. Yeah, I think this is the way, and also we need some highlights. I just don't like highlights on her forehead. It looks like she's sweating. And also I'm thinking adding some yellow with Classica. For some variation instead. Yeah, I think it's good now. did I see that wrong? Do we have a stray spot somewhere? I like it actually. It's cute, I think. So yeah, we are done with our emojis. We just need our Discord bosses to set it up to be obtainable. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from this. Probably not so much, but I really hope that you got an insight on how the Discord emojis are made. Have a good time of the day, and I will see you next time.